Sometimes, celebrities just have to put rude interviewers in their place. Like when this interviewer suggested that Quentin Tarantino's movies could incite violence.
But why are you so sure that there's no link between enjoying movie violence and enjoying real violence?
I'm going to tell you why I'm so sure. Do not ask me a question like that. I'm not biting. I refuse your question.
Why?
Because I refuse your question. I'm not your slave and you're not my master. You can't make me dance to your tune. I'm not a monkey.
I can't make you answer anything. I'm asking you interesting questions.
And I'm saying I refuse.
Okay, well, no, I was just asking you why. That's fine.
An exasperated Tarantino would succinctly explain the reason for his frustration as Krishnan continued to fumble his words.
No, but you haven't fleshed it out. That's the only reason.
It's not my job to flesh it out.
No, it's my job to try and ask you to.
And I'm shutting your butt down.
And that's entirely your
This is a commercial from my movie.
But you haven't said why you think there's no relationship.
It's none of your damn business what I think about that.
Well, it's my job to ask you why you think that.
And I'm
saying very influential.
No. And I'm shutting you down.
As Krishnan pressed on, a now infuriated Tarantino would continue to break the fourth wall as he tore down the mainstream media's business model in spectacular fashion.
And I have explained even what you're talking about. I'm just not giving it to you.
Why?
Because I don't want to, because I've done it already. I have explained this many times in the last 20 years. I just refuse to repeat myself over and over again because you want me to. For you and your show and your ratings.
Okay, well, no, it's not about our ratings.
No, it is. It is about you want me to say it for you. For your show, this show, right here, right now.
On the other hand, Matthew McConaughey had a tense face-off with Joy Behar after she interrupted him just to insult his close personal friend, tennis champion Novak Djokovic.
I was happy to be in his box, got to sit behind his parents, which was really awesome to see them when he brings them up and where they started.
Anti-vaxxer?
An anti-vaxxer?
I believe so, yeah. Just so you know.
Things only got worse when McConaughey's political aspirations came up, with Behar nearly derailing the actor's campaign before it even began.
Do you think you could get elected in Texas being anti-gun?
Do I think I could get elected in Texas being anti-gun? One thing about if me in politics is to give you a direct statement right there is be playing a game that I'm not interested in playing.
Okay.
To give you a direct statement right there.
From that moment, McConaughey's aggravation became unmistakable, much like Tom Cruise's reaction when an interviewer posed intrusive questions about his then recent divorce from actress Nicole Kidman.
Was Nicole the love of your life?
What do you mean, Peter?
You were married for 10 years?
Listen, we raised children.
After failing to read the room, the interviewer continued with yet another prying question, prompting Cruise to decisively shut him down.
And do you have a relationship where you talk, it's a parenting relationship, and talk professionally about each other's work?
Listen, here's the thing, Peter. Yeah. You're stepping over a line now. You're stepping over a line. You know you are.
I suppose they're questions, Peter, that people want to know.
Peter, you want to know. Take responsibility for what you want to know. Don't say what other people. This is a conversation that I'm having with you right now.
You're right.
Okay. So I'm just telling you right now. Okay? Just put your manners back in.
Nevertheless, few celebrities have endured greater public humiliation than actress Lindsay Lohan, who was openly mocked about her personal and legal troubles during this widely criticized interview with David Letterman.
Aren't you supposed to be in rehab now? And how long will you be in rehab?
3 months.
How many times have you been in rehab?
Several.
And how will this time be different? What are they rehabbing, first of all? What is on their list? What are they going to work on when you walk through the door?
We didn't discuss this in the pre-interview.
No.
The actress appeared on the show to promote her upcoming movie, but found herself desperately trying to steer the interview back on track as Letterman persistently made cruel jokes at her expense.
You have to be in rehab May 2nd. Are you going to be there? You'll be there, right? Who's taking you to rehab? You don't want to talk about that either, right?
Oh, God.
When you go to the rehab, what do they do?
We're here for a movie.
We have to what?
Let's stay on the positive.
Oh,
aside from that side of the positive.
Yeah. All right,
Come on now.
Things got so bad that Lohan was actually on the verge of tears, with her voice noticeably shaking as she struggled to maintain her composure.
No, but I don't want people to think that I'm making a joke of that.
No, you shouldn't make a joke
I'm not.
because this could be good for you. It will be good for you.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah. Have you been to this place?
No, it's not like a joking matter.
No.
But the bullying doesn't stop there, as actor Jonah Hill has faced numerous jokes about his weight in various interviews over the years.
Jonah, do you think it's important to be unattractive to be funny? Can skinny people be funny?
What the man? You know, I don't understand. Can you just ask a normal question?
Are you the fat guy in Hollywood still, or is everybody like look at you and they're like, oh wow, you know, this is great, now you're healthy?
Do you have any other questions that are smart?
First of all, you smell good, which is surprising.
Why is that surprising?
I don't know. I just wouldn't think of a guy who would have a nice scent on, and it
That's
seems
such a
you
like. I'm gonna really work hard to not take that as a shot. You know what I mean?
Similarly, Mad Men's Christina Hendricks hates it when interviewers make comments about her body, with the actress once even shutting down an interview over such a remark.
You have been an inspiration as a full-figured woman. What is the most inspiring story that you can remember where you've inspired someone? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Despite the awkward moment, the host would make yet another attempt to discuss the actress's figure. However, this time, Hendricks firmly puts her in her place.
You've been known as an inspiration for women, as being a full figure. What is the most...
I mean, you just said it again. It's just sort of...
But when it comes to shutting down inappropriate questions, perhaps no one does it better than Tom Hardy, whose 2015 exchange with an intrusive reporter spread like wildfire online.
Your own sexuality seems a bit more ambiguous. Do you find it hard for celebrities to talk to media about their sexuality?
What on earth are you on about?
Despite his visible agitation, Hardy kept his cool, with many commending the actor for the way he assertively set boundaries around his personal life.
But what is your question?
I was wondering if you find it difficult for celebrities to talk about their sexuality.
I don't find it difficult for celebrities to talk about their sexuality. Are you asking me about my sexuality?
Sure.
Why?
Why?
Thank you.
Okay.
But if you thought that clip was cringe-inducing, just wait until you see how Hardy handled another disrespectful interviewer in this next painfully awkward segment.
I have a question for Tom Hardy. Tom, I'll preface my remarks by saying that I have 5 sisters, a wife, a daughter, and a mother, so I know what it's like to be outgunned by estrogen. But I just wanted to ask you, as you were reading the script, did you ever think, why are all these women in here? I thought this was supposed to be a man's movie.
No. Not for 1 minute. That's kind of obvious.
Hardy's co-star in The Dark Knight Rises, Anne Hathaway, would also have to silence a rude reporter who appeared to have an unusual fixation on her physical fitness.
You are in phenomenal shape.
Thank you.
You're very
gracious.
You're always in great shape, but you had to make sure you were in perfect shape for this one, didn't you?
It wasn't about being in perfect shape. It was about being able to do the stunts and the fighting perfectly.
As the interviewer persisted in questioning Hathaway about her physique, she grew increasingly frustrated.
Is there a certain regimen you put yourself through in terms of the diet, the workout? What is the feline fitness regime?
A lot. It's all the boring stuff that no one ever wants to do. It's just watch what you eat and get yourself to the gym.
Any particular workout?
Are you trying to lose weight?
Well,
like, what's the deal, man? You look great.
No.
No, seriously. We have to talk about this. What do you want? Are you trying to fit into a catsuit?
Yet it would be the notoriously hot-tempered chef, Gordon Ramsay, who would unleash his wrath on a gotcha journalist attempting to ambush him with photos of an allegedly unsatisfactory steak served at one of Ramsay's restaurants.
It's really weird for you to give me a piece of paper, and when you say, am I satisfied that it's a good steak, you have to be a little bit more honest with me on that one. What are you trying to get at?
Ramsay confronted the reporter for the underhanded tactic and expertly explained why ordering a steak well done is just plain wrong.
But you asked for the steak to be cooked well done.
And is that a well done steak?
Oh, come on. What is this? I mean, where can you, I mean, keep on rolling. For legal reasons, this is absolutely crucial. But how sad is this, that you ask for a steak to be cooked well done, okay? Now, whatever quality of beef it is, it's gone past any form of taste when you've cooked it well done. So you present me with a picture, God bless you, and you say, is that right? I don't eat steak well done. That's your prerogative because you're the customer. But unfortunately, you're never going to identify the quality of a beef when the steak is well cooked. So I'm really sorry to piss on your bonfire, but it's a bit of a stupid question. Thank you. Can I give you a paper back?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Thank you very
I thought it was an intelligent interview.
Things got highly personal in this next interview when actor Michael B. Jordan recognized a reporter who just so happened to be a former classmate who had bullied him before he rose to fame.
And, you know, we know each other. We go way back all the way to Chad Science in Newark, okay?
The corny kid, right?
No, I did not say that. Misquoted for sure. No, you did not hear me say I said we used to make fun of the name. But yeah, he is obviously killing things out here.
The situation somehow got even more awkward when Jordan's Creed 3 co-star Jonathan Major showed up, with the interviewer quickly making him uncomfortable.
Isn't this the sexiest man show off right here? Who's the sexiest man? Because now
what kind of question is that?
Speaking of bullies, recent years have seen numerous reports about Ellen DeGeneres' alleged toxic behavior backstage, which makes this clip of actress Dakota Johnson putting her in her place all the more satisfying.
You turned 30.
I did.
And how was the party? I wasn't invited.
Actually, no, that's not the truth, Ellen. You were invited. Last time I was on the show, last year, you gave me a bunch of about not inviting you, but I didn't even know you wanted to be invited.
Well, who doesn't want to be invited to a party?
Well, I didn't even know you liked me.
Of course I like you. You knew I liked you. You've been on the show many times, and don't I show like?
Yeah. But I did invite you and you didn't come. So.
This time you invited me?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How do you know? I don't think so.
Ask everybody.
Johnson humiliated DeGeneres like no one has before, sparking media speculation about the true nature of their relationship due to the tense exchange.
But Tig Notaro performed at your party?
She did.
She did a set?
She did. It was a surprise.
What did she do?
A bunch of funny stuff.
She's hilarious.
She's my favorite comedian. Other than you.
This next clip is undoubtedly the most bizarre, as Jim Carrey would completely shut down a reporter attempting to interview him at New York Fashion Week 2017, with the actor launching into a rant that has since become infamous.
There's no meaning to any of this, so I wanted to find the most meaningless thing that I could come to and join, and here I am. I mean, you got to admit it's completely meaningless.
Although the reporter tried to provide context for the event to Carrie, he would scoff at her explanation, expressing his disbelief in fashion icons or in anything else for that matter.
Well, they say they're celebrating icons inside.
Celebrating
Do you believe
icons,
in icons?
boy, that is just the absolute lowest aiming, possibility that we could come up with. It's like icons. Do you believe in icons? I don't believe in personalities. I don't believe that you exist. I don't believe in icons. I don't believe in personalities. I believe that peace lies beyond personality, beyond invention and disguise, beyond the red S that you wear on your chest that makes bullets bounce off. I believe that it's deeper than that. I believe we're a field of energy dancing for itself. And I don't care.
Carrey later explained that his erratic behavior stemmed from an existential crisis he experienced that year, during which he grappled with his sense of identity.
Who did?
There is no me.
There's no you.
No.
We're not here. This is a dream?
There's just things happening. And there are clusters of tetrahedrons moving around together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's happening in our world right now? Because there is a lot of news that actually is relevant that's not that
Here's
uplifting.
the thing. It's not our world.
None
That's
of
the
this is
key.
real?
Nope.
So you're just passing
We don't
through.
matter. We don't matter.
Oh, wow.
There's the good news.
Okay.
In this next painful clip, you'll see a reporter attempting to flirt with actress Megan Fox, only for her to uncomfortably shut it down.
I don't know if there's I don't know if there's a man alive who's not in love with you in some way.
You're so silly.
You know what am I really?
You're a silly
No,
man.
I'm not silly at all.
You're a silly man in a checkered shirt.
I am not. Wow.
This interview has not aged well, as Fox has since openly addressed her experiences with objectification in Hollywood.
See, now I think you're flirting with me. I'm kidding.
Oh, dude.
And speaking of interviews that aged poorly, back in 2009, host Matt Lauer faced significant backlash for inappropriate comments he made towards Sandra Bullock regarding a scene in her film, The Proposal, in which she appeared nude.
The major thing that's changed since you were here last?
Yes.
I have now seen you naked.
And I'm so sorry about that.
I have seen you naked.
Were you able to sleep afterwards?
Why
are you looking down?
This was later followed by allegations of sexual misconduct against Matt Lauer in 2017, leading to his unceremonious dismissal from NBC News.
I watched it last night. It is a lot of fun. Did I mention you have a nude scene in this movie?
Pretty much from the time you opened your mouth. Yeah.
Sandra Bullock, come back more often.
No, not after this interview.
Now, when it comes to interviews, actor Joaquin Phoenix is notoriously hesitant to engage with the press, often displaying his frustration with repetitive questions throughout his media tour for the 2019 film Joker.
The movie obviously is about the Joker, but it goes beyond that. It's really about the mental state he was in. Can you tell me a little bit about what research or what kind of what you did to prepare for this? Because this was really an intense performance. What was kind of the process of getting into that mindset?
Isn't this old news? Isn't this old news? I feel like I've talked about this for 6 months.
Phoenix initially dismissed the question as old news before eventually offering a sarcasm-fueled response.
And thank you so much for asking that question. My publicist is telling me I just need to go home.
Sometimes interviewers can go too far with their questions, which can cause celebrities to flip out. Like when this interviewer enraged boxing legend Mike Tyson by abruptly bringing up his criminal past.
We know you're a convicted. This could hurt his campaign. How would you respond to that? Hey, I don't know who said that. You don't even know I heard say that. You know what I mean? And I don't have no comment to that, because it's negative and you're being negative.
Although the interviewer quickly tried to redirect the conversation, it was too late. Tyson was visibly infuriated and had an explosive outburst on live television.
Just thinking you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of Hey, with that comment. Come on. No, that was a piece of That was a piece of we're doing live TV. Man, I don't care. What are you going to do about it?
Despite multiple efforts by Tyson's manager to get the interview back on track, even he was powerless to stop the boxer's relentless tirade.
Is it nerve-wracking for you to do something like this, or is it more nervous for you to box? How does it compare? I don't know. It's more nerve-wracking for me to hear talking to a rat piece of shit like you. Come on, Mike. No, because you're a piece of shit. All right. You really have to. We're gonna wrap up this interview. Thank you for coming in.
And while it must have been nerve-wracking to sit across from an angry Mike Tyson, this next interviewer appeared noticeably anxious while interviewing Robert Downey Jr. as he prepared to ask a question he must have known was inappropriate.
Yeah, well, okay, well then let me just ask you a few more questions and you can answer them if you want to and not if you don't want to. I mean, well, I think we've got 3 more minutes on our agreement.
Your foot's starting to jump a little bit. You better get to your next question.
Despite RDJ's clear agitation, interviewer Krishnan Guru Murthy persisted, finally crossing a line when he asked about the actor's troubled relationship with his father.
The reason I'm asking about the past is that you've talked in other interviews again about your relationship with your father and the role of all of that in the dark periods you entered and taking drugs and drinking and all of that. And I just wondered whether, you think you're free of all of that, or whether that's still something.
I'm sorry, I really don't. What are we doing?
Downey was clearly caught off guard by the deeply personal line of questioning, eventually deciding he had enough and abruptly ending the interview.
You seem okay. It's just getting a little dinosaur in your. No, look, I don't want to do that.
Thank you.
On the other hand, comedian Bill Burr would fire back with his trademark irreverent humor when a disrespectful interviewer implied that his jokes could be considered offensive.
Well, the only reason why I bring it up is some people thought maybe you went a little too far. You know.
As far as what?
Well, they thought that maybe you were being disrespectful to the Christian religion.
Who did?
I'm telling you, you need to Google.
Oh, good Lord. We did maybe 2 jokes about that?
Yeah, exactly.
Don't you think the Catholic Church went a little too far? More so than my cartoon.
All right, listen.
A couple of jokes. I know this is a morning show. You can't bring up all those crimes.
Burr, however, could not hide his frustration when interviewers at an Atlanta radio station acted both disrespectfully and unprofessionally towards him.
And this is Bill Burr. That's your question?
Burr's irritation grew as the amateurish interview dragged on, especially when the host demanded he perform like a trained monkey.
He's at the punchline, he's in town, and you're a funny guy. You've got these routines in your head, so I figure I'll toss you a mic and you go.
And I'm going to do stand-up in front of 9 people in a radio station? No, I'm not doing that.
Burr's anger became increasingly more visible on his expression when another host interjected, implying that Burr was responsible for how badly the interview was going.
I was trying to explain to Bill how you put the mic, warn him that you're going to put the mic in his face without asking him a question. Be prepared for that. Apparently he didn't take me seriously.
But when host Southside Steve began shoving his microphone into Burr's face to intentionally annoy him, the comedian decided he would take matters into his own hands and hijack the interview.
Do you like my mic?
No, I don't. I don't. Please.
Is that comfortable? Is this uncomfortable?
This is, yeah, no, don't, man. Honestly. Can I take the mic?
Sure.
Now, that's the number one thing you don't do. As I learned that in broadcasting school. You never give up the microphone. See, now I have the power.
This next interview with actor Dylan McDermott got uncomfortable fast when comedian Jim Norton unexpectedly brought up the murder of McDermott's mother.
So your mom, I know your mom was killed, right? But did they?
There you go. That's what I'm getting to.
McDermott did his best to remain cordial, but as the hosts continued joking about his mother's death, it became evident that he found nothing humorous in their remarks.
Was it something that was ruled accidental and then declared a murder?
Yeah, I mean, I really don't want to get into that now. You know, I'm just talking about LA to Vegas, but
okay.
Yeah, it was definitely rough. And,
what night is that on?
It's on Tuesdays at 9.
It's on Tuesdays at 9. It's not the death slot. Hey, speaking of death, okay. What time? LA to Vegas, I love it.
Just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, the hosts subsequently offered McDermott a shot of whiskey, despite it being well known that he's a recovering alcoholic.
She explained to me, you know, how it all works, and whoa.
No, he's.
He actually. Oh, that's right. You're in recovery. You don't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
This next interview got physical when actor Will Smith flipped out on a reporter who attempted to force a kiss upon him.
Oh my God.
Similarly, Hollywood megastar Tom Cruise would unleash his fury on an interviewer who pranked him during a red carpet interview.
Yes. No, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Come here. Why would you do that? What's so funny about that? It's ridiculous. Do you like making less of people?
Determined to confront the offending reporter, Cruise made it clear to his team that he would not move on until he gave the prankster a piece of his mind.
That's really... Hey, no. Don't run away. Don't run away. No, let me have one. I don't care. That's incredibly rude. I'm here giving you an interview and answering your questions, and you do something really nasty. You're a jerk.
Meanwhile, despite a remarkable fitness transformation, actor Jonah Hill was mocked to his face about his weight, which he understandably did not appreciate.
Are you the fat guy in Hollywood still, or is everybody like look at you and they're like, oh wow, you know, this is great, now you're healthy?
Do you have any other questions that are smart?
Yet in what can only be described as one of the most repugnant interview questions of all time, adult film actress Tasha Rain was subjected to an extremely inappropriate inquiry by the insufferable Southside Steve.
All right, and if we could stop for a second, I want to say to you, you have a very cute, soft, like a girly voice.
Thank you.
A lot of people say the reason people have girly voices is something bad happened to them at that age. Were you at an early age or were you fine?
That's the creepiest question I've ever heard, and no, but it's so inappropriate, it's not even funny.
Well, I had a girlfriend once that talked like that, and it turned out 6 years old. It was horrible.
Ew, I don't want to talk about this.
Actress Scarlett Johansson would similarly fire back at a disrespectful interviewer who thought it would be a good idea to ask her if she wore underwear while filming The Avengers.
Now, were you able to wear undergarments?
You're the fifth person that's asking
Well, no,
that to me.
because
What is going on? Since when did people start asking each other in interviews about their underwear?
After receiving pushback from the interviewer, Johansson would double down, clearly expressing her exasperation with the line of questioning.
Is it inappropriate?
To ask somebody what kind of underpants they wear?
I didn't ask you what kind.
You just asked me if I was wearing any. Was I wearing underwear? I mean, gosh, ask Joss.
This next clip is even more cringeworthy, as a local news anchor mistakenly confuses Samuel L. Jackson with another black actor.
The Super Bowl commercial, did you get a lot of reaction to that Super Bowl commercial?
What Super Bowl commercial?
Oh, you know what? I've been my mistake.
See, you're as crazy as the people on Twitter.
Right.
I'm not Lawrence Fishburne.
That's my fault. I know that. That was my fault. My mistake. You know what?
We don't all look alike.
Father, you're
we may
exactly
be
right.
all black and famous,
You
but
are
we all don't look
guilty.
alike.
I am guilty.
You're busted.
In this next explosive incident, actor Mel Gibson would flip out on interviewer Dean Richards when Richards unexpectedly brought up the controversies from Gibson's career.
Do you think that the public will perceive you any differently after all that's been in the news about you?
What are you referring to specifically?
Referring to the drinking problems, referring to what's been called the anti-Semitic rant, referring all those things. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay, so that's almost 4 years ago, dude. I mean, I've moved on. I guess you haven't.
Despite Gibson's clear aggravation, Richards continued to press him, leading to a tense stare-down with the actor.
I'm just wondering if you think that the public has moved on and will perceive you in the same light.
Well, I certainly hope so. You know, it is a while back, and I've done all the necessary mea culpas. So, let's move on, dude. Come on.
The interview was then quickly wrapped up, as Gibson abandoned any semblance of professionalism, even uttering expletives as they went off the air.
Edge of Darkness opens today. It's good to see you back in the saddle and doing what you do best. Thanks a lot for joining us, Mel. Take care.
Bye-bye.
During a notoriously passive-aggressive outburst, actor Billy Bob Thornton became irate on Canada's Q radio show while promoting his band, the Boxmasters. Wanting to be taken more seriously as a musician, Thornton's temper flared when the host ignored his requests to avoid discussing his career in Hollywood.
Are you reacting to the fact that I said...
Yeah, I am. Since you're instructed not to talk about shit like that, yeah, I am reacting to that, yeah.
Because I mentioned that you were an actor? And a
well, first of all,
screenwriter?
that wasn't supposed to be mentioned either.
You would prefer me to only do this interview not mentioning at all, just to clarify,
that's correct,
at all that you've ever done anything in terms of acting, screenwriting.
That's correct.
Meanwhile, actor Matt Damon kept his cool when an ambush journalist insulted him at an education reform rally, suggesting that his strong work ethic is solely due to the lack of job security in his career.
In acting, there isn't job security, right? There's an incentive to work hard and be a better actor because you want to have a job. So why isn't it like that for teachers?
You think job insecurity is what makes me work hard?
Well, you have an incentive to work harder, but if there's
I
job
wanna be an
security...
actor. It's not an incentive.
Given that Damon's mother is herself a teacher, he even skillfully transformed the loaded question into a powerful message of support for educators.
That's the thing. See, you take this MBA-style thinking, right? It's the problem with ed policy right now. There's this intrinsically paternalistic view of problems that are much more complex than that. A teacher wants to teach. I mean, why else would you take a shitty salary and really long hours and do that job?
Yet the most satisfying burn in this interview occurs when the cameraman interjects with a fabricated statistic, only for Damon to absolutely destroy him.
10% of teachers are bad.
Where'd you get that number?
I don't know. 10% of people in any profession maybe should think of something else. Well, okay, but I mean, maybe you're a shitty cameraman.
In this next painfully awkward interview, actor Jesse Eisenberg was caught off guard when host Romina Puga demanded he perform a magic trick for her.
Do you know the comedian Carrot Top?
Yes, horrible.
Well, you were like the Carrot Top of interviewers.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, and it's a good thing. It's
I'm
a
gonna
good
go
thing.
cry now.
No, don't cry now. Cry after the interview's over. Because otherwise I'll look like I'm responsible for it. Okay, so.
Well, you are.
Well, I don't want to know that though.
Okay,
Okay,
well,
so-
you know now.
I said your name into camera. What else do you want from me?
A magic trick.
Okay. All right.
So we can wrap this up.
Hey, you're on my time.
And while he did attempt to entertain Puga with a card trick, her standoffish demeanor hindered the interview from improving.
This should be your card then?
Yes.
Really?
No.
It's not. Is it your card? I mean, it doesn't matter.
No, it's not. It's not my card.
I don't need to be amazed. I already know how it's done.
It's not.
Okay. Was that your card?
Ooh.
See? Are you happy you
Yeah.
lied to
Yes.
the point of almost not appreciating that?
This next interview immediately got off to a rough start when sports commentator Bob Costas opened his conversation with WWE founder Vince McMahon by highlighting the failures of the XFL, a then new football league created by McMahon that ultimately went bust within a year of its debut.
Here now, Vince McMahon. Thanks for coming, Vince. Can you guarantee me right now that there will be a year 2 for the XFL?
What a ridiculous statement. What?
It's not a statement, it's a question.
It's a question. I beg your pardon. It's a question. No.
The exchange only got more heated as the interview went on, with McMahon seeming on the brink of hitting Costas over the head with a steel chair.
If this turns out to be a grand-scale failure...
You want to let me finish here for a second, pal? Shut your mouth and let me answer the question, all right? I'll be happy to answer. You got a situation that you don't know what you're talking about.
Meanwhile, radio host Jim Rome would deliberately provoke NFL quarterback Jim Everett by calling him Chris, a reference to the female tennis player Chris Evert.
Jim, good to have you on the show.
Good to be here, Jim. Thank you.
Check that. Chris Everett, good to have you on the show.
You know what? You've been calling me that for about the last 5 years.
About 2 years, actually, Chris.
Well,
Rome had been taunting Everett on air for months, but now the two were finally face to face, and Everett demanded that he stop.
Somewhere along the way, Jim, you ceased being Jim and you became Chris.
well, let me tell you a little secret. That, we're sitting here right now, and if you guys want to take a station break, you can. But if you call me Chris Everett to my face one more time...
I already did it twice.
You call it one more time, we better take a station break.
Well, it's a 5-minute segment. Our 5-segment show. We got a long way to go.
Rome appeared overly confident, perhaps assuming his camera crew shielded him from Everett, though he would soon realize that this was not the case.
Well, it's good to see you,
because
too.
you've been talking like this behind my back for a long time.
But now I said it right here.
Right, exactly.
Well, we got no problems
I think that you probably won't say it again.
I bet I do.
Okay.
Chris?
Suddenly, Everett lunges across the table at Rome, with the two tussling on the floor as the station cuts to a commercial break. There are moments when celebrities feel so utterly disrespected by interviewers that they have no option but to put them in their place. Like when Morgan Freeman became indignant in this now infamous interview with 60 Minutes.
Black History Month you find ridiculous. Why? You're going to relegate my history to a month? Black history is American history. How are we going to get rid of racism until... Stop talking about it.
UFC president Dana White would become similarly incensed after facing a disrespectful question during a press conference.
You obviously give a long leash to your fighters about, what they can say.
I don't give anybody a leash.
Well, I'm saying you...
A leash?
like...
Free speech. I don't tell any other human being what to say, what to think, and there's no leashes on any of them. What is your question?
I was asking that question. I'll move on, though.
Yeah, probably a good idea. That's ridiculous to say I give somebody a leash. Free speech, brother. People can say whatever they want and they can believe whatever they want.
And speaking of outspoken fighters, this 1999 interview would see boxing legend Mike Tyson flip out when a reporter questioned his chances of winning an upcoming fight.
Mike, Francois Botha, 6-1 underdog. Are there any concerns on your part?
I don't know anything about that. I don't know nothing about numbers. I just know what I can do.
How about
kill this mother?
Okay. How about the 19 months off?
What about it? What about it?
Does it pose any problem to you?
We'll see. I doubt it seriously.
This interview took place just as Tyson was making his comeback to boxing after being suspended for biting Evander Holyfield during a match, with his responses embodying the rage that defined his career.
You take into the ring a lot of rage. For example, rage against Evander Holyfield worked against you.
Well, it. It's a fight, so whatever happens, happens.
Mike, why do you have to talk like that?
Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem, turn off your station.
You know what? I think we'll end the discussion right now.
Then we could.
You got it. Have a nice fight, Mike.
Off.
Similarly, director Quentin Tarantino has gained a reputation for shutting down interviewers who critique the violence portrayed in his films.
Why the need for so much gruesome, graphic violence? Why not let us imagine
Because it's so much fun, Jan.
Really?
Get it?
Oh, really? Okay, I'd like to see you walk down the street and get attacked by some kids who've just seen your movie.
But you saw, but see, Jan, you're all messed up because you're talking about real life.
Oh,
and I'm
I see.
talking
And kids
about
at
the
12,
movies. You got to
kids
get
at
it straight.
12.
Now, if you want to talk about the movies, we'll talk about the movies.
Okay, and
if you
kids
want to
at
talk
12
about real
can
life,
tell
we'll
the
talk about real
difference.
life.
Kids at 12 can tell the difference. You tell their parents that, Quentin.
Hey,
And it was great to talk
I saw
to you,
movies when I was a kid, all right? I saw all the movies that I'm basing my movies on are the movies I saw as a kid, and yes, kids go to a movie theater, they can tell the difference. Maybe you couldn't when you were a kid, but I could.
But it's not just Tarantino who faces loaded questions about his movies. His actors do too.
There's been a lot of controversy surrounding the usage of the N-word in this movie, and
No, nobody, none. The word would be...
Oh, I don't want to say it.
Why not?
I don't like to say it.
Have you ever said it?
No, sir.
Try it.
I don't like to say it.
Try it.
Really? Seriously?
We're not going to have this conversation unless you say it.
Why do you want me to
They're
say it?
going to bleep it when you say it on your show.
but-
Say it.
I can't say it. If I say it, this question it won't make air.
Okay, forget it.
Okay, I'll skip it. Sorry, guys. It was a good question.
No, it wasn't.
It was a great question.
It wasn't a great question if you can't say the word.
This next interview would see a reporter disrespect Jonah Hill to such an extent that it led the actor to cancel all his remaining interviews with the French media.
Fantasme, en fait, ce serait qu'on se retrouve tous les deux dans une chambre d'hôtel le soir. On discute, voilà, vous me faites rire, vous me faites beaucoup rire. Et là, d'un coup, vous ramenez vos potes DiCaprio et Brad Pitt et vous partez.
And while Hill eventually received an apology, Ellen DeGeneres has never apologized to Mariah Carey for this unforgivable 2008 interview.
People are saying that that you're pregnant. There's rumors. Don't discuss that.
Despite Mariah's obvious desire to keep her pregnancy private, Ellen intrusively outed her by offering her alcohol, fully aware that a pregnant person cannot drink.
Let's toast to you not being pregnant. If you're not pregnant, then we should. My goodness. You're pregnant. You're pregnant. You are pregnant.
Tragically, Carey would later experience a miscarriage, highlighting the importance of respecting an expectant mother's privacy. But that's not the only person Ellen has disrespected, as seen in this humiliating 2013 interview she had with Taylor Swift that nearly drove the young singer to tears.
Let's talk about your #1 hit. We are never, ever, 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 ever going to get back together. Who's that about? Here's what I'll do. You don't have to say. I'm going to show pictures. Here's a bell, and you ring it when. Oh my God! All right. We'll show pictures.
I don't know if I'm going to do this.
Yeah, you will. Let's show some pictures. All right.
You know I can't talk about that.
All right. All right, John.
I don't know what I'm...
You're supposed to ring.
But I don't want to. I don't want to.
All right, I'll ring.
Because they'll send me angry emails and I don't want to get them.
I'll hold it for you.
What are you doing to me? This is me.
And speaking of being humiliated on national television, interviewer Joy Behar landed rock star Gene Simmons in hot water when she asked him, in front of his wife Shannon, how many women he had slept with. Gene responded by joking about his numerous romantic escapades, prompting Shannon to storm off.
How's your back, Gene?
my back is good. My schmeckle, not so much.
That's very nice of you to joke about.
It's a joke. Where are you going? What are you doing?
Rude. She's done with you. It's so rude for you to joke about it.
I was,
know you think it's really
I was
funny.
just joking because
Thank you.
she's a comedian.
Here, big jacket on. It suits you.
Thanks for the question.
I'm sorry. You're blaming it on me? Don't put this on me. This is all yours.
You did the entire setup. Please come back here.
You know what? No, you joke about it, and it's not funny.
Well, I'm trying to make you feel a little more comfortable.
So it's possible that she's done with you, Jane. How do you feel about it?
Well, I hope not.
You hope not.
Please come back.
Shannon, you want to come back? I don't really. She doesn't. She's mad. She's mad.
I'm tired.
Good setup, Joyce.
Don't blame me for this. So I thought it was you were kidding, and I see that you were not.
No.
So it's not a pretty...
Shannon, come back.
She's mad because you made a joke about it.
I was trying to lighten the mood, and
She was not having it.
Yeah.
Things got even more confrontational during this 2010 interview with Joaquin Phoenix, where the actor struggled to keep his cool after a reporter laughed at him.
Listen, I want to take this opportunity also to give you an exclusive and just talk a little bit about the fact that this will be my last performance as an actor. I'm not doing films anymore.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I'm
Why?
doing music. But I'm like, why are you laughing at me?
No, I'm not laughing because I'm getting the sense that you're kidding.
No, I'm dead serious.
Really?
Why?
No, I take you at your word, obviously. No,
Thanks, man.
No, Joaquin,
No, just, dude.
seriously.
Good to see
No,
you.
I take you.
Yet it was a 15-year-old Justin Bieber who outclassed an interviewer who was undermining his achievements with an unexpectedly brilliant response.
Critics will say that you are basically a product of marketing.
Okay.
That when it comes down to it, it's all the YouTube hype, it's all the attention you get online.
Okay.
Do you see yourself as a product of marketing hype?
I think that everything happened organically. It wasn't something that the record label was pushing. It was basically happened because my fans liked me. And I think that coming from Stratford, Ontario, and just like, it basically gave others like hope because I come from basically somewhere that nothing really comes from there. Like nothing, like nobody's ever came out of Stratford, Ontario and been famous or...
Wait, Lloyd Robertson has come out of Stratford, Ontario and been famous. He anchors the national news on CTV.
I'm just saying there hasn't been somebody to come out and be known worldwide.
Okay.
Do you agree on that point?
Well, you know, it's hard to say because
I think Lloyd Robinson is known in a little town in Germany?
Probably not, because he anchors the national news in Canada. So you're saying you've got international appeal. That's the point you're making?
Ma'am.
This next contentious interview was abruptly shut down by a publicist when the British music group S Club 7 was asked to address allegations of being significantly underpaid.
There are rumours, I don't know how true they are, that you guys are grumpy because you haven't made a mint.
I think we're all really lucky to be where we are today at our age and have the bank balances that we do have.
I'm not having that. I'm not having you asking that question. I tried to stop this and I've had to walk in here. Can you go? We're going. I'm sorry. No.
Just for 5 minutes.
Okay, I'm sorry, I wasn't sorry. No, that's cool.
What?
Paris Hilton's publicist would similarly intervene when the hotel heiress was hit with an unexpectedly brutal question.
Do you worry at times that the people who have followed in your footsteps, like Kim Kardashian, are overshadowing you?
No, not at all.
There's been some talk about the ratings in the show being low. Has that upset you?
No.
Never a feeling of, do you ever worry about your moment having passed? You want to wrap up?
When I was curious about one thing going back to...
What followed was a long, heated conversation with Hilton and her publicist.
Well, I don't want all this being used.
In an uncomfortable interview with Power 106 FM, 50 Cent was pushed to disclose that he had earned a remarkable $80 million from his sneaker deal with Reebok. However, it was the interviewer's reaction to this revelation that seemed to offend him the most.
What was that amount that you've seen, the biggest check that you've seen?
In one piece?
Yeah.
I got over my entire time with RBK, I got about $80 million out of it.
That's depressing.
this guy.
For you.
Oh my God. And you still working?
Huh?
And you still working?
Yeah, like, I mean, look, for me...
What's wrong with you?
Don't say that to me. Look, you know what you... Look, my son's mom used to talk to me like that. That's why I don't talk to her no more.
This next interview would see UFC fighter Conor McGregor lose his composure when an interviewer got too personal with a question.
So what is it that he did that disrespected you that got you to dislike him?
This is not a therapy session.
Well, no, but
but
you accused him of starting this, right?
I said what I said. He spoke my name out of turn.
He spoke your name out of turn.
He should have kept his mouth shut. He should have given me my credit for what I have done for this division. I made this division. Without me, the division is nothing.
Asking excessively personal questions would also trigger this next on-camera meltdown, as witnessed during an interview with rapper MGK.
How has being a father inspired you as an artist?
I'd say I did a lot of. Dude, I've done this so many times, dude. Can we just? I don't want to do an interview, man. Can we just like? I don't.
MGK.
Like, I want to let my music speak for me. I don't have to say. I've been saying for years, dude. Like, man, y'all don't listen. Like, listen to my songs.
MGK.
Actress Anne Hathaway faced considerable backlash after declining to respond to a prying question about a private conversation, with many fans labeling her as rude and passive-aggressive.
Sitting next to Anna Wintour at the Michael Kors show where you recreated that look, have you guys ever spoken about the movie? Yes. And what has she shared? Why would I tell you? Because I'm a fan and I need to know. I know, but you weren't there.
Meanwhile, Jamie Foxx managed to skillfully avoid a question about the rumors surrounding his relationship with actress Katie Holmes.
I saw pictures. Did you and Katie Holmes play basketball for Valentine's Day? Like some real loving basketball game? Uh-oh. Are we losing?
Angelina Jolie faced ridicule for her unusually close bond with her brother, which led late-night host Jay Leno to make jokes about their relationship. In response, Angelina confronted Leno with a list of his disrespectful remarks and forced him to read them back to her.
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
Anybody here, you know, when somebody says stuff about your family, where it's just not okay, and my mom's been just not okay about the stuff about me and my brother. Just for me, do me a favor, and read these things that you've said.
I've said? Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see. What's your good one here?
I highlighted the two that she really appreciated and made her sick.
Oh, you know how Billy Bob knew Angelina was attracted to him? Because she said he was like a brother to her. But see, are those terrible?
Yet Jolie wasn't the only celebrity to confront their interviewer head-on. Actress Halle Berry also took a stand when comedian Howie Mandel made light of her recent hit-and-run car accident.
I was in the back hall, and I was walking down the hall, and she was coming this way, and she smashed right into me, but then she didn't say anything. She just left the scene.
Oh, Howie!
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
Not nice.
I'm kidding. I was kidding. I'm making a joke.
I do need to address that.
Yeah,
because,
yeah,
you know,
you go, girl.
I'm sitting back there. I love this show. I love Kathy Lee. She sent me the most beautiful, heartfelt note in my downest time. I love Regis. I was so shocked to come to what's like a home and be disrespected almost to my face.
Oh, my joke.
But
I'm so.
It's very painful,
I
you know?
apologize if
I know you
I
do.
didn't. You know that I didn't mean it
No,
maliciously
I know.
at all.
Well, yeah, but you know what? That's what people don't realize. That's a real life situation that was scary and dangerous.
And painful.
And to be joked about almost to your face, that's a hard thing to rise above today.
This next clip sees comedian Joan Rivers absolutely flip out during a 2009 interview on Good Day Sacramento after one of the hosts insults her daughter, Melissa.
Did you ever run up to someone and say, hey, how did you get so rich? And the woman said, by riding on my mom's coattails, and you said, Melissa, this is my show.
I don't think so. And I think we're going to end the interview right now. Don't get so f***ing smart.
We'll apologize for Joan's language right there at the end. You're just trying to be funny with her, and I had no idea that
Few on-air meltdowns are as legendary as Kanye West's 2013 outburst on Shade 45, during which host Sway Calloway pressed him about his feud with Nike regarding his shoe and clothing lines.
Or why don't you empower yourself and don't need them and do it yourself?
How,
In fact,
Sway?
you need to take a few steps back
to go.
You ain't got the answers, man. You ain't got the answers.
Kanye.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
Kanye.
I've been doing this more than you.
Doing what
You
more
ain't
than
got.
me? Come on, chill out.
You
bro.
ain't got the answers.
Kanye,
you ain't got the answers.
I'm asking you.
You
a
ain't been
question.
doing the education.
Kanye then took a personal jab at Sway, belittling his efforts in launching his own clothing lines.
You ain't spent $13 million of your own money trying to empower
right.
yourself.
Yes, but I spent hundreds of thousands and putting out clothing lines at a smaller degree. All I'm asking you,
it ain't no Ralph though. It ain't Ralph level.
Let me ask you this: I'm asking.
What's the name of your clothing line? We don't know.
Kanye.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I lost money, but that's not
exactly. And I could lose money on a higher level too. Don't think just because. Don't think because I got the most or the least money.
Let me finish my question, dog.
Man, man.
Let me hear the question.
You don't have
man.
the answers.
I'm asking you for the answer. It's a question.
However, Sway, a longtime acquaintance of Kanye, managed the situation exceptionally well and effectively put the rapper in his place.
The thing is, the bottom line is,
man, everybody, you ain't got to turn up like you ain't got to. No, hold up. You
ain't no hold up.
Listen, bro.
Ain't no hold up.
It ain't got to be no hold up. I'm asking you a question.
Ain't no hold up.
I'm asking you a question.
Ain't no hold up.
What do you mean it ain't no hold up, man? We here talking as civilized people. I'm trying to understand your world because when I go to your concert, I'm curious about what you're saying. I don't know. That's why I'm asking you the questions.
Well, I'm going to explain to you what it is.
Okay, but you ain't got to turn up on me man to man, dog. Fuck these mics. We could turn all this shit off. You ain't got to do this. It's cool. I love you, bro. But you ain't got to turn up. Don't try to embarrass us.
Sometimes, celebrities have no choice but to confront interviewers who step out of line. Like when Megan Fox had to shut down an interviewer who wouldn't stop flirting with her.
What is it?
Please, can you give me a kiss? Please.
On the mouth? Are you silly? Do you ever just look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, I really did it today?
Or when Rihanna went off on a reporter for prying into her private life.
Things are clearly going brilliantly in your career. I just wondered if you are as happy in your private life.
Wow, how disappointing was that question?
We've got to move on. I think
I'm happy and I'm single, if that's what you were really asking.
Yet perhaps the most intrusive question was directed at Paramore's lead singer, Hayley Williams.
When was your last orgasm?
We don't talk about that on the radio.
That's not cool.
But things got personal when host David Letterman made an insensitive remark to Sofia Vergara about her home country.
You should go to Colombia. I would love to go. I'm afraid I would be kidnapped.
No, they don't even know who you are over there.
No.
This wasn't the only time Letterman disrespected a guest, as he seemed to go out of his way to embarrass Paris Hilton on his show back in 2007.
Have your friends treated you differently since you've been out of the slammer?
People think that I was really strong, that I went through it, so.
God, it was just ugly, wasn't it? Have you made?
But I've moved on with my life, so I don't really want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, but I know. This is where you and I are different, because this is all I want to talk about.
According to Hilton, she had agreed to appear on Letterman's show only after he assured her he would not bring up her time in jail, a promise he ultimately broke.
Did you make any friends while you were in jail?
Answering any more questions.
No,
I didn't come here to talk about this. That was like
well, I haven't
a long
seen
time
you
ago.
because you know what happened? The week that you were supposed to be on the show, you had to go away. So now I haven't seen you since.
I know, but now you're making me sad that I came because
no, please, please, don't be sad. Are you really sad? No. Are you feeling better now?
You stop talking about it, yes.
Hilton says she felt like Letterman was going out of his way to humiliate her, much like he did with Lady Gaga, who refused to be the punchline.
Last year, you bought $11,000 in lingerie at one store.
That's very inappropriate of you to ask.
Why are you asking me to...
That'd poison you. That's polypropylene.
I'm just so fed up with all of it.
Once? Hey, how about this one?
And speaking of Lady Gaga, Nicki Minaj has made it clear she doesn't appreciate being compared to her.
But if you know what's good for you, do not compare Nicki Minaj to Lady Gaga.
Does that kind of comparison offend you?
What are the similarities? Why don't I turn the cameras around and ask you?
Just the wigs and the...
Wigs? Every female in this game wears wigs.
The over-the-top costume, you mean?
Over-the-top costumes?
try again.
So it does make you mad.
I mean, no, because it's getting tired now, though, to me.
But back in 2018, these radio hosts thought it was okay to belittle a 17-year-old Billie Eilish.
So you did homeschool, though. Obviously, you had to at least take a test at some point in your life to get a graduation certificate, right?
I mean, your parents are janky if that didn't happen.
The things that I need to do in my life don't have to do with
But that's what I said when I was your age, and everybody said you still have to go to school and graduate.
Yeah, but you don't, though. I graduated last year.
At 15, you graduated.
Yes.
You might as well be graduated from college, too, then, while you're at it. I mean, if you're just making stuff up.
Yeah, but I never, you know what? Whatever.
And while Eilish kept her cool, celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay didn't hold back with this next host.
They were saying that you'd had Botox. Has the US affected you like that?
Yeah, now, you're a smart girl, right? Do you actually think I've had Botox? Do you think I need my money back? I mean, are you stupid?
Similarly, the legendary Jane Fonda would not respond kindly to being asked about her looks.
But you look amazing. Why did you say, I read that you said you're not proud to admit that you've had work done. Why not?
We really want to talk about that now?
Well, one of the things people think about when they look at you is how amazing you look.
Well, thanks.
Anne Hathaway would also have to put a reporter in their place after she was asked an inappropriate question.
How much weight have you lost to get into this shape right now?
You did not just ask me that question.
I'm just saying, you're like...
What a forward young man you are. My goodness.
Scarlett Johansson has similarly been bombarded with questions about her figure over the years, and it's obvious she's completely over it.
And to Scarlett, to get into the shape of Black Widow, did you have anything special to do in terms of the diet?
Scarlett. Like, how come you get, like, the really interesting, like, existential question, and I get the, like, rabbit food question? I don't know. Yes, surely. You know, you're training and doing all that stunt work, and so you eat a lot of green things.
But this next question was so demeaning that Ariana Grande couldn't help but fire back with a scathing takedown.
If you could use makeup or your phone one last time, which one would you pick? Makeup or your phone?
Is this what you think girls have trouble choosing between?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this
Yes.
Is this men assuming that that's what girls would have to choose between?
Now, this is not a question. Can you really go anywhere without your cell phone?
Yes.
How long can you go without looking at Twitter?
Many hours. When I'm at a dinner table, I like to be present and talking.
Good quality.
Eye contact.
Ladies learn. Listen and learn, ladies.
Boys learn.
Oh, excuse me.
Come on. You need a little
one?
brushing up on equality over here. That's why. Come on.
Grande has certainly faced her share of strange interview questions, but this next one just might be the most bizarre.
Your feet don't smell, do they? I mean, you dance a lot. Wait a second. It's a question. It's a question. They don't?
No.
She's working. Her feet don't stink. Her name is Ariana Grande. We're having a good time.
What about you?
Mine don't. You want to smell my shoe?
No, not at all.
Why not?
Nobody wants to smell your feet.
But when this reporter commented on Taylor Swift's hygiene, her fans were quick to defend the singer online.
We'll see you very soon. It's nice to see you. I think you need to have a shower now. I agree, and I'm not offended that you said that. There's a lot going on, and none of it's good here. We'll see you soon. Thank you. Nice to see you.
Yet even Swift couldn't help but fire back when she felt disrespected by this next interviewer.
I just wanted to show the legs, because as I was telling you ahead of time, you're going to walk home with more than maybe just a trophy tonight. I think lots of men.
I'm not going to walk home with any men tonight. I'm gonna go hang out with my friends, and then I go home to the cats.
No men allowed.
Men get me in trouble. I don't.
But when it comes to cameras panning down women's bodies, actress Cate Blanchett didn't hesitate to call this practice out.
Do you do that to the guys? Yes. It's a thing that's it just happens. Like, what do you think is going to happen down there that is so fascinating?
Actor Javier Bardem would similarly confront a reporter who asked him a tasteless question regarding his wife, Penelope Cruz.
¿Cómo se siente ser el único hombre del mundo que disfruta trabajando con su mujer?
La pregunta es de una falta de gusto tremenda.
While being interviewed on a prank show, rapper Wiz Khalifa had no idea it was all a setup and grew visibly frustrated with the interviewer's antics until he finally had enough.
You're not the sharpest tool in the shed, are you?
No.
You just wear a suit just to look like you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But you don't know shit.
We kind of have the same style.
No, because I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but
Cut this dude off, man. It's over. Interview's over.
I also really have to go now.
You do have to go now.
But it was,
Bye.
Nice. There's nothing.
Have a nice day.
But when Jimmy Kimmel asked an intrusive question about money, comedian Steve Harvey fired back with a roast of his own.
Are you a billionaire yet, Steve? You've got to be a billionaire. I've just been trying to add it all up.
Well, if I was a billionaire, I wouldn't be on your show.
Even Kim Kardashian seemed annoyed when pressed about her finances during this oddly condescending interview.
How much money did you make from it, personally? What? How much?
Well, I never talk dollars.
Okay.
Cents. I never do.
Well, you can talk rubles or euros.
Yet it was the Wolf of Wall Street himself, Jordan Belfort, who completely lost it when a reporter accused him of hiding money.
I've said enough about this. Let's move on.
Let me ask you this one thing.
Let's move on, okay? Honestly, I'm ready. I'm not going to get attacked here. You're here, so I'm done with this. Next.
Is that an attempt to hide your income?
Next question.
I think the peanut gallery is going to start chiming really quickly. We've been audited.
I think you can air what you want here out of this interview. It's done. Oh my God. You got a lot of nerve, boy. I'll tell you. Honestly, really. Honestly.
Why
really,
can't I
that is
ask
just
these
honestly,
questions?
and I was told this is a friendly, nice interview, and no one has ever treated me as disrespectfully as you have, really.
Former child star Gary Coleman had a similar outburst, storming out of an interview after being asked about his recent DV arrest.
Why don't you flat out deny it then, right here? Because otherwise everyone's going to look at this and say he's waffling around and he probably did it.
I don't waffle. There is no that goes on in my house. I don't waffle. Now, if people believe that I'm waffling, then they can go do what they need to do.
Did you your wife? Did you her? Did you lay your hand on her?
And you know what? You can go the same place.
Did you lay your hands on your wife, Gary Coleman? Because she says
drown
you did.
yourself in the ocean.
She says you did.
You know what? I have this on my head because I fell down the stairs. I don't want people thinking that my wife is
Why don't you want to answer the question about whether you your wife and everything else? Pardon me?
You can go yourself.
Really?
And quit asking me.
Is that the way you talk to your wife?
Yeah, if I have to, if I need to, but I don't. And I don't know you, and I don't care about you.
And is this the kind of
your
anger that leads to your physical assault?
Doesn't matter to me.
Let me tell you
so
what, my life doesn't matter to you.
Drown tonight, or get hit by a bus tonight. I'm not gonna care because she's pushing my buttons, and I don't like her now. And the next thing I'm gonna do is leave. So all of you.
Gary, come back.
No, you.
Meanwhile, Mel Gibson looked like he was about to lunge at a reporter who brought up his controversial 2006 anti-Semitic tirade.
People are going to welcome you back, and other people are going to be like, he should never come back. Why? Because of what happened before.
What happened before?
The remarks that were attributed to you.
That were attributed to me, that I didn't necessarily make.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But, I gather you have a dog in this fight.
Pardon me?
You have a dog in this fight? Or are you being impartial?
You tell me. I'm trying to be impartial, I guess.
Okay. Well, I'm back. And I hope it works out. And I hope people will graciously accept me back.
Still, this next reporter was left stunned when comedian Joan Rivers launched into an angry rant and abruptly walked out of the interview.
You know, this whole interview is becoming a defensive interview.
No!
Are you wearing leather shoes?
Yes!
Shut up.
I'm talking.
You know what I mean? I don't want to hear. You're wearing fur. You're wearing leather shoes.
I'm not an activist, but I'm saying
You're eating chicken.
Yeah.
You're eating meat. I don't want to hear this nonsense. Come to me with a paper belt, and I'll talk to you.
But you did hear it in some of those press conferences. There were people who were upset, and you're just saying,
no, I'm going. I really am going because all you have done is negative.
No.
All you have done is negative. I haven't heard I make people laugh for 50 years. I am put on earth to make people laugh. My book is funny. I wear fur that was killed 15 years ago. I work for animal rights. Stop it with, and you do this, and you're mean, and you're that. You are not the one to interview a person who does humor. Sorry.
Are we serious?
But it would be model Naomi Campbell who really took things too far when she got physical after being asked about her alleged involvement with a blood diamond.
You received a diamond from Charles.
I didn't receive a diamond, and I'm not going to speak about that. Thank you very much. And I'm not here for that.
We're not answering these questions.
Well, we've been told that you didn't help the prosecution sort of in this very important case.
Sorry. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
In hindsight, this next clip has aged extremely poorly, especially given what we now know about Britney Spears' traumatic experiences, with a visibly emotional Spears even pleading for the interview to be stopped.
You've had a rough year. You've had a year that would test a lot of people. Illness in the family, a breakup, this spasm of publicity about what happened from Mexico to London.
It was pretty rough, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Ah, weird. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello. Ew. Strong Britney. Yeah, it was a weird. Ew, I'm embarrassed. Can we stop this?
Another equally exploitative moment happened when Jay Leno asked Kanye West how his recently deceased mother would feel about his interruption of Taylor Swift at the VMAs.
I was fortunate enough to meet your mom and talk with your mom a number of years ago. What do you think she would have said about this? Would she be disappointed in this? Would she give you a lecture?
Yeah. However, Kourtney Kardashian found an ingenious way to shut down inappropriate questions by simply freezing when asked about her sister Kim's recent robbery incident.
So I just was wondering how everyone's doing. Hello, Kourtney. Have we lost you?
All right. It looks like Kourtney doesn't really want to go there with that question.
I think she's blanking me. I think she's totally blanking me on that question.
I think there's probably a PR person there saying, you know, don't talk about it, but...
She could just say her sister's fine.
Selena Gomez would similarly go silent when faced with a question about her then-boyfriend Justin Bieber that she clearly didn't appreciate.
Is there something about him that we don't get or we don't understand? I mean, there's one story after another of, you know, pretty outrageous behavior that we're reading about. What don't we get about him, or what is it that he's not getting out there?
Even long after their breakup, Selena still had to face questions about Bieber, shutting them down in iconic fashion.
You opened up and talked about how Justin Bieber has had a big impact in your life, and I want to know, how would you say he's most influenced the person that you are today?
I mean, I don't think anybody truly actually cares.
But perhaps the most savage response to an inappropriate question came from Lauren Conrad.
What's your favorite position? CEO.
CEO. Oh, I like that! Yes, yes, yes! High five!
This next interview got extremely uncomfortable when actress Cara Delevingne's distinct British humor was misinterpreted as sass by the hosts of Good Day Sacramento, resulting in this cringeworthy confrontation.
I saw you in London talking a couple weeks ago on TV, and you seemed a lot more excited about it than you do right now. Are you just exhausted?
No, I mean, I'm still very excited. You know, the premiere was last night. It was an emotional night. It felt like the end of an era, but I'm not any less excited than I was a couple of weeks ago. Maybe I had a bit more energy. It's the morning.
You do seem a bit irritated. Perhaps it's just us.
Yeah, I think it's just you.
Believing Delevingne was being snarky, the hosts abruptly cut her off and went on to criticize her on air.
We figured as much.
We'll let you go then. How about that? We'll let you go take a little nap, maybe get a Red Bull. How about that?
Cara Delevingne, thank you so much.
Wow, she was in a mood.
Man, when...
Jeez Louise, everything
I thought she was being sarcastic.